is not only illegal in the Sharia, it's illegal by the law of this country. But the point being is that what sort of way is this to behave, and what sort of this? So if we give these mixed signals because we're not judging by the book of Allah, but if we agree that this is our basis, the problems are sorted. You see, I'll give you an example, personal example. My wife, she figured a brilliant tactic. Brilliant tactic. Not that it's a battle or anything, you know. But, you know, like everybody, we have arguments or we have disagreements, yeah. So if my wife is convinced that she's right, in our family we have only really one, we only do have one ultimate criterion. That is what does Allah say and what does the Messenger say. It's that simple. That's where the debate ends, there. So if I'm going on and on, she says, okay, if you think you're right, let's phone Sheikh Kahlan. Sheikh Kahlan is a sheikh in Manchester who I respect a lot, and you know what he says to me, that's it, I take it as that's my fatwa that I'm going to follow. So she knows she's right. So when she said, so that's the time when she says, let's phone Sheikh Kahlan now, then I say, yeah, no, okay. And that's the end of the argument. If still think I'm right, so then we'll phone the Sheikh. And whatever he decides, that is decides it. It's a very good system. Very good system we have, alhamdulillah. If we don't know, we refer to the people who do know. And that's it. That's our end of our argument. End of it. Because our criterion is the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not some other mixed up system that we invented for ourselves. So this is my advice in your family life, my brothers and sisters. Now one other thing, which is very, very important. Although really this is a whole topic in itself, but I'm going to touch upon it very briefly. The other topic is bringing peace in our society, which of course is really the title of the talk. But if you are following my pattern of thinking, you will understand how each thing rests upon the thing that came before it. Yeah? So in order for you to feel peace inside, you need to have the right aqeedah, you need to be practicing Islam and to be doing it with understanding and with the right approach. Then you will feel peace inside. Once you have that, you extend that to your family. Once you have this in your family, then you will also be able to convey this to the wider society. Brothers and sisters, I just want to remind you very briefly. It is your absolute obligation as Muslims to enjoy what is right and to forbid what is wrong. The greatest injustice and the greatest wrongdoing is shirk. It is more great in injustice and wrongdoing than drinking alcohol, than taking drugs, than racism, than any other crime that you can think of, that the wrong things they are doing, homosexuality, sex outside of marriage. Shirk is worse than all of these things. Our duty as Muslims is to enjoy what is right and forbid what is wrong. In the context of us in this society, it means to call the people to Tawheed, away from shirk, and to call them to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Messenger. That is our priority. That is the dawah of all of the prophets. I think for those of us, I hope everybody today, at least I have given you something to think about in terms of how Islam truly can bring peace into our lives. I would go further than that. In reality, Islam is the only way that we can have true peace in our lives. Yes, other ideas and philosophies may bring something here and something there, but they will all miss and fall short of the complete package that Islam is giving us. So our duty is to spread this message. If we want to bring peace to society, then the way that we do that is by bringing peace in ourselves, by bringing peace in